What's going on, everybody? It's Josh. Today is a brand new video. This past weekend on June 13th, I turned 30 years old. And I had a great surprise weekend birthday thing, I guess. I didn't record any of it. Speaking of recording, this is a brand new camera. This is the Sony ZV-1 or ZV-1. This was one of the many birthday gifts that I treated myself to. So hopefully the audio is good. Hopefully the quality is better than what it used to be. I can see on the screen already it's more clear and the lighting seems a lot better than my old camera. So hopefully once I put the footage on there, whatever. You guys know what I mean. But I had a great weekend. So before I even start with that, I want to thank Karina, Kenny, and Jess, Kenny's wife. They surprised me. On Saturday, they took me over to Columbus. We had a great time. Fun weekend. But on Sunday on our way home, we stopped at BigFun Toys in Columbus. If you guys are a longtime viewer of the channel, I've been there a couple times. If you guys are in the Columbus area, I'm assuming you know what BigFun Toys is. I picked up a hot toy for myself. Karina got me my first Sideshow clone. And I got some other stuff that I'm going to show you guys right now. And I want to show off my graded comics that I've gotten over the past week. Because honestly, I am happy to say that I am having fun collecting again. And I just kind of want to make a video, share it with you guys, and kind of go over everything that I got. Since I haven't made a video in a while, and I got a new camera, and it's literally been sitting here for like 4 days, and I haven't done anything with it. So let's start with what I got for my birthday. We'll do that. So big shout out to Ron. He sent me 2 Black Series figures to go on my shelf behind me right there. I'm slowly picking up Black Series. I'm not going to go full, like, collect every single figure. But he said that these were 2 that I had to have on my shelf, and honestly, I agree. So, first one he sent me was the Bespin Han Solo. I have not seen this figure in person that I can remember, but he looks great. Hopefully the camera... So this new camera, like, see the autofocus? Like, you don't even have to, like, do the hand thing or anything. So, bam. There we go with that. And then he sent me Hoth Leia. So I'm very excited to open these. I think I'm going to open these in a live stream. If you guys have noticed, I've been trying to do random live streams throughout the week. Just to kind of kill some time for myself. And to hopefully provide some sort of entertainment for you guys that's not super late at night. Let's see, what else did I get? So, Karina... And the kids, she bought me some CGC stands for my graded comics because I'm going to display behind me all of my graded comics. I have zero idea how these work, or else I would show you guys. And then they come with mounting brackets as well. So they can either be a little stand or they can mount on the wall. And then Kenny, shout out to him, he got me my first Bandai model kit. So we got Darth Vader. I already opened it up just to see what I'm like in for, and there's a lot of pieces. But the cool thing is, like, it's pretty detailed. I think this is going to be a live stream build. Like, there's lots to do. So hopefully I can have a couple drinks and do this. Hopefully with you guys, we'll see. And then I have the clone set up here. I might take the camera off the tripod and show you guys a closer look, but Karina surprised me with Clone Commander, Yellow Clone Commander. Big shout out to Jared, Kyle, and Big Dub for helping her make a solid purchase. I've told her many times, please never buy this kind of stuff for me because it's very expensive, and my biggest fear is her overpaying because she's not in any of the Facebook groups, and with the community that I've built, I think it would probably be nervous that someone would spoil some sort of a surprise because a lot of people, they know who I am and they know who she is as well. And if they see her buying a hot toy, they could accidentally say something or whatever. So she had to resort to eBay for that. But between Big Dub, Jared, and Kyle, she made a good choice. She said the price was good, verified by all of them. So as long as she's not paying stupid prices, I don't mind gifts like that. But I try to really tell her, like, hey, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. What else did I get? Oh, the slabs. Let's do the slabs. So, actually I have a lot, so give me 1 second. So, I all of these besides one, I have purchased in the last like 2 weeks ish. So a lot of these, just a forewarning, I would say more than half of these were just random best offers accepted off of eBay. I maybe paid like $45 to $55 for most of these shipped. And if you do know graded comics, that's a relatively good price, because I think getting a comic graded with shipping and everything is close to like 40 something dollars from what I've heard from people. So I just thought covers were cool. There were some issues that I wanted to buy now at a lower price so I don't have to pay a higher price for them later. None of these are investments. If you guys have followed the channel for a while, I love art. I love comic covers more than the comics themselves. I do read them, but I mainly, the cover is what grabs me at first. I mean, I have like 4 or 5 commission sketch covers from Adam Fields. And then I have 2, 4, 6. I have 8 covers, comics framed behind the camera. I have 3 pieces of original comic pages. So I love the art aspect of it. So I'm treating this as like a framed cover, if that makes sense. So the grade really doesn't bother me. Like I said, these aren't really an investment for me. They're more just for display. So I'll get into these. The first one is Symbiote's Spider-Man #1. I think this is the Kirkman cover, I believe. Yeah, Tyler Kirkman cover. I know there's like 3 or 4 different variants of this with, I think Gwen Stacy's on one with a different car, and then there's one with like her in the spider outfit. I don't know. So there's one. I got Darth Vader #1. The glare is probably gonna be pretty bad on this, unfortunately. But this has Death Troopers on each side of him. So I want to read this. I don't have a raw copy of this yet. But just having Vader and 2 Death Troopers behind, I think is a sick piece. So I definitely wanted to get that. I think I paid like $55, maybe $58 shipped for that. This one I did not purchase. This was a gift from my friend David, good old David down in Atlanta. He brought this to me like a year ago, and I've had it displayed off camera. You guys may have seen it in random clips, but now I can finally have others to display with this. So once again, thank you to him. And then we have Darth Vader #2 from the newer run. I just enjoyed this cover because obviously Padme with Vader kind of, behind her, looking over her with the saber ignite. I don't know. I just think it's a cool cover. So I'm excited to read the actual story. And then we have Bounty Hunters #1. I do have this, the first issue and the second issue raw copied as well. I did read this issue. I like it so far. I think it's like 3 or 4 issues deep. I just haven't gone to the shop in a while. Main reason I wanted this is, one, I think the cover is cool. I kind of like the trio that they're going with. And with Mandalorian Season 2 coming out, if and when Boba Fett is in there, this could be a comic that skyrockets. And honestly, I don't want to pay hundreds of dollars for this when I have the chance to buy it for like $50. It could also go down to where it's worth nothing and I wouldn't care. But with the new comics, you just never know, especially with Star Wars, because Disney can do anything at that point to make it go up. And then I bought this raw issue of the Bounty Hunters #1. It's just a Walmart exclusive, has a gold title. This is a Greg Horn variant cover. It is a gold label. I think you can see right here. Autograph 9.8. Karina fell in love with this cover. I fell in love with it. I was just like, I had to have it. So picked that up on eBay. Then another Greg Horn gold label. Bam. 9.8 for those who are curious. And then we have the Stegman cover of Venom #1. 9.8. I won this on an auction. I got it for like $50 shipped. So I like Venom. I like, obviously, the Spider-Verse. So this, I think, is going to be how I display like my Marvel stuff in my collection. I ordered a third-party 6-scale Marvel figure, but I'll talk about that later in a different video or a different live stream. But Venom is a great series. I still have, I think that's Venom #3, the Jorge Molina variant that Big Dub secured for me in Fanboy. I still have that framed. I'd love to get that graded, just as a memory, so that'd be cool. And then we have Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider #1, the Art Germ, however you pronounce it, variant, virgin cover. I think I got this on Mercari for like $40 shipped. that's really why I got it, just getting it so cheap. Weapon H #1, signed by Clayton Crane. Once again, 9.2, not concerned about the grade, but this is an awesome cover, and I like how he signed in blue to kind of go with the blue on Wolvie's suit. So, and I like the series as well. I actually have an original piece. I think it's like issue 3, it looks like. Art by Corey Smith. I met him at the Louisville Comic Con. I got a great price on that. All right, so I'm gonna do these two last because these are kind of cool. And this I just got in the mail. I think it's Amazing Spider-Man #2. J. Scott Campbell cover. Very cool. I like this. So the symbiote Spider-Man, and he's kind of like, what the hell is she doing in my suit type thing? I don't know. I just thought it was cool. I like how the cover, I don't know, it looks like colored pencil to me, like the pink effect in the back. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell, but it doesn't look like it's drawn on a comic cover. It's very hard to explain, but that's how I looked at it when I saw it. I don't know, it's just the way that the art is really, really cool. So I also have, speaking of Mary Jane, I got a key issue of her, an older comic. So I'm excited to get that in. So I'll definitely show you guys that. This is probably the most expensive slab that I bought last week. I think this came to be like $125. But it is another Venom #1. It is a virgin cover. I don't know what the ratio of this cover is. And if you know, let me know down in the comments. But this is signed by Matina and Donnie Cates. I can't pronounce the first name. Friend something. Starts with an F. It's Matina. And it's this cover. And I think this just looks absolutely incredible. Hopefully you guys are seeing, because I think if I take it out of the plastic, it's going to be more of a glare. Yeah, much more of a glare. See, you can see the camera and everything. But unfortunately, the second signature is down here. It's signed in black on Venom, so you literally cannot see it unless you like hold it at the right angle. But the silver pops up top here, if you can tell. And I cannot tell whose signature that is. I'm thinking it's Matina because it looks like an F at the beginning, and it does not look like a Donnie. So it is what it is. But the cover is awesome. Even if this wasn't signed, this cover is just absolutely sick. The teeth and everything just look amazing on this, and plus the red and the black. I'm just a big fan of those kind of covers. The contrast is cool. And then this I actually just opened up yesterday. This was a birthday present from Big Dub, speaking of, and he got me with the first. It says first Venom in his own title, so it's kind of like the first appearance of Venom in his own comic. But it's the red holofoil 8.5. Very, very cool. And I don't even know what makes this an 8.5 because the cover looks beautiful. People told me on the side, like the spine, it gets nicked or whatever on that for points or whatnot. And what's also great is on the back, we got Scottie Pippen for the Ultra Fleer cards, right? Is that what that is? The Fleer Ultra 92-93. So I think that's just cool to have that ad on the back, being old school basketball cards. So very, very cool. So thank you to Big Dub for that. Now I believe I've shown you everything besides the Hot Toys that I picked up. So let me get that situated real quick. So story time real quick. We walk into BigFun yesterday, and if you have never been there, this place it's massive vertically. Like it's a long store, but it's narrow because it's in downtown Columbus. I think it's called like the Short North District. So most of the shops are very narrow, but they're long. So you always have to keep your head on a swivel when you're at this place, and you always have to look because they have stuff absolutely everywhere. They even have stuff hanging from the ceiling that you can buy. So I was looking, and I knew always look up before, like on your first pass, you always want to look up at the ceiling, look up at the high-rise stuff, because random stuff is sitting there. And I found this. So I was looking, and I see a Hot Toys box. And this is obviously just the cover because I have some of them open. But this was sitting there. The Jetta Patrol Rogue One Stormtrooper 2-pack. And I see it instantly, and I'm like, I think I need that. Because I've wanted the orange pauldron one with the bomb backpack and all that stuff. I just think he looks awesome. And I know he came out, I believe, in a single release as well as this 2-pack. So I asked the guy there, Teddy. I don't even know if that's his name, but that's his Instagram name, Teddy Action. He works there. I asked him, I was like, yo, how much do you have on this? And I think he said it was like 500. And instantly, I was like, that's not a bad price if it's sealed. So I asked him to see it. He brought it down. It was still sealed. So I was like, okay, cool. So the owner or one of the owners or one of the uppers walks over and he recognizes me from doing the videos and doing the Columbus Toy Show stuff. I've talked to him before. So I asked him, I was like, man, is there any sort of little wiggle room that we can do? He's like, yeah, absolutely. He's like, why don't we just do $450? You know, if you want to pay cash, that's fine. I was like, okay, cool, bet. Done. $450, I was sold. Even after looking up eBay prices, I was like, this is a good deal. Because you're getting 2 troopers for what, $225 each, which is not bad at all. So I ended up paying $450 for it. That was fantastic price. I was not unhappy with that at all. And Kenny also picked up some cool stuff as well. But this was my only pickup from there. I get home, I open 2 birthday cards, and they each have a $50 bill. So I get $100 back for it. So realistically, I only paid $350 for this out of my money. I was like, wow, this is even getting better. Keep in mind, I had zero idea what the retail price on this was. So when I was live streaming yesterday, I looked it up and the retail price was like $355. So I just did some quick math. So $355 plus tax plus shipping from Sideshow, it would put this at about like, I think it was like $410-ish. So I basically got this for retail at the end of the day with my own money. So happy birthday to me in a sense. So I was super excited about that. And as soon as I got home, Karina's like, why don't you live stream and open your stuff up? So I ended up opening this. So there's a trash truck outside of my house right now. So pause. He's still out there. Okay, anyways, what I was saying, I opened this guy first, obviously. He, once again, I just said this, he was one that I have been wanting ever since I've restarted my Star Wars Hot Toy collection. This guy looks fantastic. Also, I love this damn auto zoom. Good job, Sony. The backpack was not tough to get on. I goofed up and one of the, I don't know, these things, what do you call this? The string or the straps fell through one of the holes, so it took quite a bit for me to get that back. But I mean, even down to just like the antenna that goes on there is incredible. So let's see if I can get, hopefully that the dirt is showing up right here. But he looks absolutely incredible. I have not opened the second one yet. I was planning to do that on a live stream, possibly. But he's still sitting there, but I will show him off. But what do you guys think of this one? I think he looks great. So him and the other trooper will get a shelf of their own. Also, what I like about this 2-pack is the Stormtrooper also can have like a little black pauldron on it. So you can, you know, realistically, you can display him as a normal Storm, or you can put him with the black pauldron. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to keep it as a black pauldron. And then hopefully one day I can get like a normal Stormtrooper and just have that, so I kind of have 3 different variations of it. But overall, this, I'm just extremely happy with this. So I think I need to move some shelves. I still have some of my DTOF dioramas in my 3rd DTOF. I need to take those out and then spread them out, because right now I have like 3 and 4 Hot Toys on some of these shelves, and it just looks way too cluttered. I decided I might as well just get him out now and hopefully get you guys a nice little close-up of this clone. This is my first Sideshow clone that I've actually ever held. I've seen many in person. Billy, or Toy Bills as you guys know him, has quite a few, but like look at the blaster mark on his helmet and everything. It looks awesome. And the Sideshow clones, they come with the I don't know what to call it, like the action foot placement or the running foot, I don't know have no idea what to specifically call that, but he looks great. I'm very excited for that. So big shout out to Karina for that. She has put me down that black hole, because now I can't just have one Sideshow clone in my collection. I have to have at least 2 or 3. So I think that's going to do it for the video, guys. There might be a hunt video this weekend. I really want to take this camera out and use it in a store. Hopefully everything is good with this. I mean, the quality looks great on this side screen, so hopefully it reflects and it's great once I dump the footage on my computer. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below, what I picked up. Do you have any of these, including the comics, that you either like or dislike, or is there something that you don't have that you wish you had that I picked up? Any and all comments, please leave them down below. I'm going to try to reply back to as much as I can this time, because I've been not that great at replying to comments. So this will be the video where I'm going to try to reply to everything. But thank you guys for the supports. Thank you for whoever joined the birthday stream Saturday and or Sunday. Your guys' support means the world to me. So stay positive out there, be nice to one another, and hopefully we can continue these hunts, because I think things are almost starting to come back to normal here in Ohio. Hopefully in your area, it's rolling out in the correct way. But I love you guys. Once again, thanks for the support. I will see you in a live stream this week for sure, and if not, I'll see you in a hunt video this weekend. But as always, may the figs be with you.